Alright, I'm back with more Sonic.exe Spirits of Hell Round 2. So the road to Halloween is over, as Halloween's over, but I actually got kind of addicted to this game and I want to see it played out. Still going to return to Astroneer this upcoming week, but maybe, if all possible, might be able to finish it this game this weekend. So yesterday, we went for the Sally and Amy duo, which is right here. Did I make it past that? Okay, so we're going to continue on from Amy's part. So, we're not actually sure. Because he just came out hater out of nowhere last time. Yeah, he stays gone this way for a while. Like a while. And we tried to move out while he was already towards the right, but that was kind of a mistake. So we have two choices. We can either wait for him to go left and then run past him, or wait a little bit and then head right. We're going to try the moment he passes her on the left, but I think that's just going to be a game over. But we'll go for it. Oh! Oh, you know what? I think I had to because she moves past an alarm. So yeah, I think the moment he passes us on the left, we're just going to have to make a break for it. Let's wait. And let's go. Yeah, because if that alarm goes off and calls him, he'll be running towards the left, which I'd have no way to avoid. So we're just going to have to keep moving. That's what happened to me yesterday. I thought that little alarm system was covered. It was not. Damn! Well, because we can't... We can't run any faster. Unless we gotta run past it slower? But that don't make much sense either. How far this way does he move? Alright, we need timing. We're gonna wait until he goes right, but we're gonna time it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't move slow past it. So the moment you pass that alarm, you just have to run. What the fuck was that? So I ran past him, but he didn't catch me, and I walked over 2 switches. So do I need to head back? Let me be honest, I'm not entirely sure what happened. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the game wants. Maybe I have to go way back towards the right now. Let's see how long he stays gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 seconds to start heading towards the right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it drops a pit. Okay. Well, just to be extra safe, I'll wait till he moves past again. Oh god, we have to do this again. Alright, let's wait to see where he's coming from. 1, 2. About 15 seconds. So he stays gone a lot longer on this side. I wonder if there's another switch this way. And he stays gone a while, so the moment he comes back and goes off screen, we'll just head towards the right real quick and then come back. At least I'm figuring out what the idea of the stage is. Oh, it's only got 2 seconds till he reaches that wall. Okay, so I guess the switches will open up that door. Once he goes past that alarm, we'll give it about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this isn't the proper EXE. This is like one of his minions, I suppose. This game, so the universe of this game, apparently EXE, there's like several universes that all have their own XEs, but they all have different names and pets, and some of the XEs go into each other's worlds to kill their victims for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the multiversal plot. Like, I like when the plot stays within the world itself. But the creator of this decided for some reason he wanted to do a multiversal thing. Which, luckily, that's not that present. It's only present in some of the endings. But yeah, he's got this thing, and then he's got a little ghost. And these... Oh, shit. What is wrong with my fucking controller? Hold up. My controller glitched out. Okay, let me unplug this real quick and plug it back in. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. Well, while I'm doing that, let me see if I can explain the general story. So, in the first game, it kind of plays like the other, like the Creepypasta.exe. I'm hoping I don't unplug my mic on accident. Where Tails does his little chase sequence with the drowning music, and then Knuckles, he like gets in that one zone where Knuckles tries to go at him, he keeps disappearing, and then Eggman just whatever. Anyways, there's multiple endings in that game, and it's based on what characters are still alive. Now, if you ever played something like Until Dawn or something like that, what the fuck? Now nothing's working. Okay. Alright, maybe I actually have to go back to keyboard. Because my controller conversion, and for some reason this game only wants to use keyboard. So I had to get a separate program to make it run controller. There we go. Nope, every button I press just makes it go that way. Okay. God, that sucks. Okay, anyways, back to the story. There we go. Sorry. Wow, I was just saying something to myself. So yeah, and unplug my mic after all. Anyways, I guess we'll start from the beginning. I'm sorry. So the first game, it plays like the traditional creepypasta, but there's multiple endings. And you can either have like each character surviving on their own, or the characters surviving in pairs, which kind of branches off the different levels they end up in. Or you get the best thing by having all the characters survive. Now the thing is, every time you don't get all characters surviving, it's actually canonical because EXE resets the timeline. There we go. So if, let's say, Tails survives solo, EXE actually resets the timeline, so he remembers those characters surviving on their own. And he's actually encouraging them to survive on their own for some reason. The reason why he's encouraging them to survive isn't really explained, and it seems almost contradictory in this game. So if you get all three characters surviving, you find out that in this game, the events of the first game just happened, but while they were happening, EXE was also messing with Sally, Cream, and Amy. Now, in this game, it's starting to say that the reason why he's picking these 6 characters because of some prophecy about how they can kill him. And that's why he's going after them specifically. He gets stronger for each character, or each of these 6 characters that gets killed. But then another character gets another character gets introduced named, actually, we'll just wait 7 seconds. Alice. And apparently Alice and EXE are part of a being called the Highest, which I think, okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Damn it! Real quick, I have to reset the whole game. This guy decided for some reason that if you were to get a game over, you had to go through this long-ass boss fight before... And even if you do the boss fight, it'll reset the whole game. So it's just easier to just reset it manually. Anyway, so he's going after the girls. Prophecy, they're part of some being called the Highest. And apparently he was killed in the world of the Highest. I don't know why. And then Alice is like the princess that took over her father's role. But she's trying to help EXE not be evil. Again, none of that's explained so far. But throughout the different endings, you're getting little bits and pieces of like what's actually going on. And I've actually got the quote-unquote best ending with all characters surviving, but EXE will actually tell you suck and call you a nerd if you don't have all the endings. So that's what I'm going through. Now, this game is actually kind of fucking difficult. The level I'm playing right now isn't that bad, but the game's kind of separated into 3 acts. And we'll go ahead and scroll back up so I can talk about... So Act 1, any of the characters can be alive or dead, depending on what you do. So you start off as Amy, and you have 2 paths depending on what you do. Oh, let me show you. Oh, fuck. Without my fucking controller working properly, I can't do any of the hard levels. Because I could use keyboard, but I fucking hate keyboard. Keyboard sucks so bad. I guess you'll just see one of the frustrating levels when I get there. So it starts off with Amy. If Amy survives, you get Cream. And then from that point, you actually go to the 3 from the original game. Now, if Amy or Cream has died up to this point, they will kill 2 of the 3 guys. It doesn't matter. You get to pick which guy gets to fight for his life. But if both Amy and Cream die, all 3 of those guys are going to die. There's no stopping it. Then at that point, you play Sally. And then you have different branches based on what characters are alive at this point. So we'll call this part right here Act 1. So up to this point is Act 1. Then this whole decision tree right here is Act 2. And then after Act 2, depending on who's alive, what paths you took, decides what ending you're going to get. So let's say, and I found this out the hard way. I was trying to get a Tails and Cream duo ending, but I had Cream not go through the volcano. I had her go this way, but I had Tails go to the volcano. Well, what happened is the game just killed Tails off screen and then put her in a solo ending by herself. And if you get a game over, you get to actually play as EXE versus Alice. Which, maybe if I get another game over, I might show that off. It's actually a tough fight, but he does give you like 30 lives. When you hover over a level, does it show who's dead? Oh, yeah. So it actually gives you a hint on how to get certain endings. So let's just say, for example, you can see this one. That means I've unlocked this. So this is Cream's ending. So you can look on the left and the right. It shows who's dead. But if there's a question mark, that means I haven't got the ending, but it gives you a hint on what ending it is. So, for example, you see everyone's dead except for Cream and Sally. So you know what this ending's going to be, and how many levels it's going to be. Sometimes the duo, like for example, Amy and Tails' duo is right here. There's actually, one of the interesting endings is that Amy will actually turn traitor without being dead, because Eggman killed her parents. And if you let EXE show her this, she'll turn crazy without being, dead. And then she can actually fight them. Oh, and when you get endings, you get stars. So I'll pull that up real quick. So this is EXE's game over ending. Amy solo, Cream solo, Sally solo, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman. So this is Cream and Amy regular. Now this is if Amy turns crazy. I think Cream works with Eggman, but then Eggman ends up dying anyways. I forget how I got that one. There's a trio ending, but yeah. I can't actually get the main ending until you get all of them. Alright, so let's go back to Amy and Sally. And actually, this game does reference some of the other popular EXE games. There's one that's not Whisper of Soul, I can't remember it, but it has Suicide Hill, where one of the endings, Sonic will actually throw himself off into a pit of spike and kill himself. This game actually references that with one of Cream's endings. Actually, with her solo ending, if she chooses not to help anybody, she'll actually throw herself in a pit of spikes in the same way. Okay, so let's just go for it. Damn! Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for him. This one seems to be the harder one, though. Like, the third layer doesn't seem to be that bad. Oh, the second one I got on accident right when you showed up. Still can't believe my controller fucked up. Because some of these levels are actually pretty hard when it comes to platforming. Sally's is easily the hardest, which it took me almost 2 days straight to figure out her level. Because she gets all these extra, like, elemental abilities, and EXE will sometimes chase you, but he'll only be weak to certain abilities at one time. So you have to cycle to the correct ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah! 5 seconds is not enough. I have to probably wait till 7 seconds. Okay. You have to use the right ability, but on top of that, you also have to platform. So the game really does put you in a bad spot, and I was getting so mad yelling at the game. But the boss fights are actually kind of fun. And it's weird. Act 1 is easily the hardest levels. But then anything like Act 3 isn't really that bad. Like, the boss fights get kind of predictable after a while. It's just Act 1 just seems fucking terrible. Oh, yeah, no, this game is frustrating. Okay, I gotta wait for him to go off screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 seconds. Okay, 7 seconds. Sorry, I have to count to myself how long he's gonna be off screen for. Whew. Oh, I forgot how long he'll be off screen for this. I think it's like 20 seconds, but we'll wait for about 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I forgot the alarm's like right there, so you're pretty much safe. Oh, and Cream's got an interesting level. She has a race against the highest, known as Alice, which... Oh, another bad thing about this game. Alright, if I pause, this is all you get. There's no restart menu or back to main menu. So if you're playing a level that you have to beat a certain criteria, like a race, and you mess it up, you have to restart the whole game. There's no restarting the level. Like, it's the whole game. So there's a couple frustrating parts about that. Like, sometimes level's frustrating. Sometimes it's the design is frustrating. It just freezes the screen. Oh, that's the thing, too. It's inconsistent. Sometimes it'll actually say pause on the front. Sometimes it doesn't. It depends on what level you're working on. And the dude was supposed to make a part 3, but I think he got burned out on game design, so he never wanted to do it. I was talking mad shit to him on one of these streams. I forget which one it was. Ooh. Which, I wouldn't do any better designing a fan game. I just like to talk shit because it's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Okay, so once I get all the switches, that needs to go. And actually, it might put me in the Sally fight after this. Because at this point, you have a decision tree whether or not you want to pick to go Sally's level or Amy's. But Sally's looks like her solo boss fight. Alright, and we're going to wait for him to go off screen. That's about where it was where my controller messed up. I need to plug that thing back into my Xbox 360 and figure out whether or not it's my controller or the game just freaking out. Okay, I don't know how long he'll be gone here, so we're actually just gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dang, he's gone for a long time. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, it's taking a while to get here. Fuck, there is an alarm right there. Oh! So you have to wait. You actually have to wait, and then hit the switch and then come back. Okay, but that area is pretty long, so it should take them a while to get there. The bad part is I have to do that 7-second run again. Another thing that's inconsistent, the checkpoints in this game are super inconsistent. Sometimes he'll put checkpoints like one after another. Other times, you gotta go through pretty much the whole level in one go. Okay, 7 seconds the moment he goes off screen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoo! 7 seconds. Okay, 7 seconds is the answer. I'm gonna wait for him to pass again, and then we're just gonna run straight to the end. Okay, let's get this one first. So there's an alarm, then there's a switch, and then I need to head back into cover. Oh, no, that's not this one. Okay, well, I appreciate you being here. Alright, let's go. Oh, we made it. We made it. Oh, wait, the door's like right here, so the moment he passes, I should just be able to go. Oh, that was the end of the level. Okay. I like that. So she needs to reconnect with Sally. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so we got the ending. Which is very similar to Sally's solo ending. Oh, fuck. There's also QTEs. Well, since I have to use my keyboard again, let me rearrange it to make sure my keyboard's within usable range. Then there's another section where you have to use your mouse and just start clicking all over the screen, which I don't have a very optimized PC setup. So my mouse is just like hanging on the edge of a table. So I had to rearrange my whole setup just to even start using it. Okay, let's see if there's QTEs. Oh, Amy can kind of hover down. Oh god, Amy's probably gonna splat, isn't she? Oh, well, at least it didn't show her splatting. Although I think I would have preferred that. Oh, so there's Alice. So she's the one that's trying to somehow help the 6 people. And in certain endings, she's the one resetting the timeline. Because while EXE's busy hunting them down, she takes the opportunity to sneak past them, get to the Master Emerald. Because for some reason, he needs the Master Emerald. That doesn't really explain why. He just needs it. So sometimes he'll reset the timeline, but more times than not, I've been seeing it's her. Okay, so that is that ending. And then they always show a cutscene for the characters. One cool thing about this, the developer for this game, he actually knew the Sonic origins and the lore. So there's actually a bio screen, and in some of the memories, he actually references, I believe it's the either Archie or the Fleetweight or origins of the comics, because he references the fact that Amy had tarot cards, which Sega forgot to acknowledge until Sonic Origins. They show Sonic with his orange fur before he turned blue with the accident that caused Robotnik to turn big, which is in one of the comic origins. And there's other bits and pieces here and there. Oh, see? Okay, this right here. That is true. So in the, I believe it's the comics, it's explained why Amy's design changes from Sonic CD to now. She uses a machine with like chaos energy, and it ages her up so she can try to be with Sonic, but she still has the mind of a child. I believe that's Archie. That was one of Eggman's machines she used. Oh well. Alright, the game auto closes. Alright, so that's another ending down. So now, we need to figure out who else we need. The only bad part, some of the levels you can actually just select to kind of maneuver what ending you want. Sally, for some reason, the way her tree is set up, you have to start from the beginning. Because if you try to start midway through, it will cancel some of the other endings out. Just based on what happens in the story. still can't believe I have to go back to keyboard. Okay, what is the next ending? Actually, wait. We're going to go back to this decision tree, and we're going to pick Sally. Oh, I actually have to beat this level again. Okay, whatever. I guess I need practice with keyboard again, since... Oh! I almost want to go get my other Xbox controller. You know what, we'll try. You can't remap this the way you want. This level has no rings either. So when the lightning strikes the metal pieces, you have to be off of it. Wait here. Oh shit! Forget he likes to put the chains diagonal. Okay, so you need to use hammer jumps here. Lightning. Just need to drop down here. Okay, made it. I lost one life that time. Alright, so we're gonna choose Sally's part. Which it might just be that boss fight against the... Oh, okay, so this is a different level. So I have not played this before. I'm glad he didn't just recycle levels. Okay, let's see. So this restricts your colors to just those two. So it's kind of like Mario, but you have to manually change the platforms yourself. Ah! Damn it, this is why I want a controller. Because my brain gets mixed up when I'm doing it with the keyboard. Yeah, I don't even know how to play this anymore. Keyboard. I'm gonna try to close the application for the controller I was using. See if I can set it. Okay. Oh, it is the down D-pad that's messing everything up. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to grab my Xbox. Or maybe I can just reprogram it without the D-pad. Because really, I just want the buttons. No, we'll just grab the whole controller. Alright, I will be right back. supported. Gamepad inputs. Alright, controller is plugged in, now we have to map it. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sure technical fun, controller remapping is what everyone wanted to show up for. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna throw up my be right back screen. Alright, unfortunately, you cannot remap it while the computer's on anymore. And it's a controller, too. I wish it would just work. Oh well. We'll just have to play it like this for the rest of the stream. That sucks. Otherwise, I'd have to restart the whole computer. Alright. Let me see. That's the change. That's the jump. Jump change. Ooh, we almost just died off that. Oh, she has lightning now. So the different elements also give her different abilities. So lightning lets her jump higher, and she does some sparks, which lets her connect to electric chains. Fire lets her do the fire jump like in Sonic 3, and she can shoot fire from her sword. She has a boost patch because she can't spin dash, so that's the closest thing she has to running at super speed. That's the only benefit it gives her. What's after that? Gust lets her shoot a gust, and it lets her fall slower, which is usable in some levels. And then there's Rock, which just shoots a rock. And after that, it's pretty worthless. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck! The third ability screwed me over. Oh shit, that's an Amy solo, technically. And I'm gonna skip that cutscene. Oh, no, I have seen that one before, because it's an Amy solo. Okay, reload the game. I just can't believe everything broke this stream. Like, I've been knowing I've been having to change out that controller, but I didn't think it was going to break that badly on me. And then the program I used to remap everything decided to break. And then the controller, or mic broke, but that's bound to happen. Okay, this is the level. Getting through this slightly faster. Now we're adding in lightning. Okay, so that is blue, so I had to switch twice mid-air. Okay, my abilities have been restored. Okay, there's that little lightning chain she hovers on. Oh, what? She doesn't... Okay. Now I see. So she's locked to 3 abilities now. Ah, fuck. Okay, so that needs to be fire at the top. One thing the developer of this game loves is leaps of faith. Where you just have to jump and not know whether or not it's a pit. Because you can see, in some areas, he does use the hazard symbol from Sonic Generations, but he doesn't use it consistently. And sometimes you have to jump into a pit, but you don't know whether or not that pit's going to kill you or not. So it's inconsistent designing. But with enough memory, you should be able to figure it out. And honestly, this isn't even a level to complain about. For as much as I'm struggling, that's mostly because of the keyboard. The earlier levels will make you go insane. Which I'm not sure I could even do those earlier levels with this keyboard. Oh no, she didn't latch on! Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We still got a couple more lives. Jump switch. Can I just jump to that second one? There we go. keep lightning for this. Okay, I think it's red. Yeah, so then what's this one? Yellow. Alright, made it through. And then almost fell into a pit again. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna need Gus probably. Maybe lightning and Gus? Ah. Lightning and Gus would have worked. I just had to believe in myself. Ouch! Ooh. Ooh, actually recovered from that. Look at that. I know it was luck, but I'll still take it. Two switches. Red. Oh, I did it again. I forgot that one's red. Plugged in for no reason. I'm on my last life, too. Oh, that's right. We could just jump this gap. Ah! I landed on the platform, then I jumped off. Well, we haven't actually watched this one, so we'll just watch this one real quick. Oh, wait. I did see that one before. Alright, let's reload the game. Yeah, definitely the first thing I'm going to do after this stream ends is reset that controller. And do that whole remapping program. I have to reinstall it too. Surprised Windows doesn't just have a built-in option. You know what? I might check that actually. Do I have this app? 1 second. Alright, Google lied to me. Google lied to me. It is not remapped naturally. Oh, that's frustrating, because I don't think I can actually beat this fucking level with keyboard. I'm gonna try it again. Alright, here's where we struggle. Okay, we need to... So she automatically transitions into guys that she's pulling up. Okay, we made it past that part. Oh, fuck. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just leaps of faith. Yep. Alright, this actually I blame as a part of the developer. Because why would you have the camera zoom so far in where the player can't even see what's coming up? Like, it's one of those leaps of faith I was talking about. So you either have to count it in your head. I'm not even sure if the method I was using would even work if the platform would just fuse on top of Sally's head. But at least we made some progress. Just barely caught that with her head. Jump, and then hold. One. Actually, I should count the moment it goes off screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6.5 seconds I should jump off. Let me just do it again in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Made it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it's the same ending, but levels completed. Honestly, I probably could have skipped that, because that doesn't even count as a separate ending. And I just need endings, not levels. Oh well, let's fire up the next ending. Though, we're going to see how much of that I can actually do with this keyboard hindrance. This little old handicap on myself. Okay, next one is Cream and Sally solo. So, oh god, that means, okay. That means I have to start... No, that means I have to kill off Amy immediately and still do Cream's level. Or she goes to the volcano. Oh, man, that's going to be a lot of platforming. Well, at least you'll be able to see the beginning stages of the game. We'll play it out. Just so you can see what's happening. Oh, let's see our news. Yep, there's a new ending right there. The original game, though, used pure Genesis sprites. This game, I believe, uses the advanced sprites, although Sally has a custom sprite because she's not in any of the games. Eggman also has a different sprite, because Tails and Knuckles keep their Genesis sprites. Eggman's the only one who doesn't. And if you've seen Tails and Knuckles from left and right of the little intro, that's just saying whether or not they actually can live or die. But once they die, then they're blacked out on that intro page. Let's see if I can grab that extra life. Ooh! We actually managed to grab it this time. Yay on my controller for not messing up on the down button. So there's no danger in this stage right here. It's just a way to get extra lives. And I guess the tutorial gets you used to the character. But here's the thing. The tutorial's fine, but then it just drops you straight into the hardest fucking levels for each character. And it's like, holy shit, game. Because even the levels past Act 1 are a lot easier than this. You're about to see. Because the one I'm actually genuinely concerned about is Sally's. So I could kill her off here, but I kind of want you to see what else is going to happen. So there's actually going to be a QTE coming up. But she could die on either of those and, you know, have to use one of her lives. Okay, so we're about to meet EXE. So we have two choices about what's going to happen here. And this decides what level you're going to play next as Amy. So you can play a sort of, I guess somewhat in the vein of the Sonic 1 special stages, but not really. The background's like it. So you can choose to break this down. Now if you do, there's an extra character that's going to get killed. Or you could find a key, and if you find a key, you don't have to break this, and then he can save Amy later on. But we're just going to go ahead and break it. So, this is the game telling you that there is another way besides breaking, so we're just going to break it. Now, at this point, Sonic's already got corrupted. And the guys are still fighting with him. Actually, as of right now, they should be fighting his final form, right on the Sky Sanctuary. He's gonna end up dead. Although you don't get to see it. Another thing I don't like. So, this part right here, you can only progress by talking to Sonic. You might think, okay, what if I don't want to talk to Sonic? What if I want to go back and see what Sonic did, which is what, you know, generally you'd want to do. Well, if you run back, you can't even get past here. So you can't even see the dudes. Oh, actually, wait, yeah, you can. If you look inside the window right there, you can see blood splatter. In round 1, if Tails ran back at his first stage, EXE would chase him down and kill him. It actually would shove him into his plane's propellers. Pretty brutal death. So right, here's a talking sequence. Now this sequence never made sense to me, and I want to say it's probably a translation error. So if you know the backstory, you can basically say we learned to play tarot cards at Little Planet, or you could say it was a wonderful place. Now if you see this bar right here, this is going to progress, meaning that we're going to catch EXE, and this is going to matter in a little bit. So then he's going to ask about how she and Cream are. Now you could say she's not a bit of a stranger, or she's like a little sister to me. Now, the obvious option is to kind of throw the pause for Sonic off, is to lie and say she's like a stranger. But he goes, haha, that's weird. So it doesn't even trip him up, but you see the progress going here, so Amy made progress. And you can say a lot of things to talk about, or there's a glitch thing saying you're not Sonic. But if you choose that option, she doesn't get any more progression, which doesn't make sense to me. Now, if you fail to get to that part of the dialogue tree, when Alice comes to try to save you, Amy's too brainwashed and she won't listen to Alice when Alice tries to warn her. So this right here is Alice. So yes, that right here is showing your progress, whether or not you figured out he's evil. Now this is going to matter right about here. So if you didn't question him enough, this would be locked. But we're going to jump into the ring anyways. Which, I like playing this level with the controller. But yeah, you go hella fast. This level gets kind of difficult once it actually starts. But we're not going to start the level, we're just going to go right here. Oh, so that's where that cutscene comes from. On a different level, if you choose to not follow Sonic and you go to the waterlog level, she'll take her hammer up like she's about to hit Sonic, but then she remembers this. But since I never do that, I've never seen that part of the cutscene. Now, the race sequence is actually pretty hard with Green, but the regular level isn't bad. The next two levels aren't bad, actually. Oh, fuck, what is this? Oh, damn it! I'm used to controller. Well, she got eaten immediately. Which, if you feel this, that swings, like, catches through her head. But it doesn't really make sense. I don't think this swing would be that strong. So this is basically a long tutorial. Hey, what happened to all my extra lives? What the fuck? Why did I get all those extra lives of Amy then if he was just gonna take them away? Fucking asshole. And there's there's only like 1 life here. And honestly, the only reason lives matter is when you're trying to get certain endings. Like, really, Act 1 and Act 2, the only time lives matter. Once you get past the Act 3, you can just keep doing level select. But if you want characters to have duo and triple endings, you have to end the game a certain way. This level is very long. Mostly because there's a lot of hurry up and wait happening. You'd have to go... Normally you'd have to go back and figure out what the code is, but... It's just 4, 2, 3, 1. Oh. So right here is teaching you how to use her abilities fast. Because otherwise this would start blocking off. It's also showing you that mushrooms will slow you down. Which Cream has so many chase sequences in this game. So knowing that the mushrooms are not your friend is actually a really good game design right here. Yep. Because when she's bouncing, she can't go into fly mode. Which means she also can't do her dash. So this race just gets her somewhere else. Pretty much lets her skip the level, but I'm not... The race is very hard. This is one of the things I was talking about, that if you fuck this up, you can't just go back. You have to restart the whole game. And the game does not give you a lot of leeway. Yep, mushroom. Oh well. She doesn't die here. It just determines what your level, or what your levels are going to be in Act 2. But we need her to go to the volcano anyways. So this level, you have to find these, what I call RuneScape party hats. It's not a hard level, but if you can actually just leave the level without doing so. And if you do, you instantly die. You need to actually live, you need to get all the party hats and find the secret exit. Which, like, the first 2 days I was playing this, I spent so long looking for these party hats. It's kind of been a while, and I've forgotten some of them already. Oh man, I really hope I'm not looking for those party hats. Because I know green should be somewhere over here, close to red. But, oh well. We'll look for it later. Let's go for the ones I know for sure. And she does have an extra life right around here. There it is. Alright, now you gotta be careful, because if you go too fast here, you'll just exit the level the bad way. Yep. You keep going that way, you just die. I think yellow is somewhat up here. I know it's on a purple platform. This one? No, it's green. Okay, so yellow is over here. It's like not... It's not completely on red side, but it's like in between red and the orange hat. It's on another another one of these, like, purple girders. Actually, it might be right there. Yep, there it is. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Which, you might be wondering why he doesn't just kill them right then and there. But I guess for some reason he also has to scare them or put terror in their eyes. I don't know if he has to do that or if he's just choosing to do that because he's an asshole. But I guess once I get the true ending, I might be able to figure that out. So this level is like a jump scare hide-and-seek level. Took me like a whole day to figure this out. Actually, I had to look up someone playing it because the game was inconsistent with its rules. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. So basically, if you see the ghost of vanilla, you need to shine it with the light. And the light has a battery. But if you play the level fast enough, you never even have to turn off the light to save battery. Just keep looking left and right every couple seconds. When you hear that little humming, that's when you need to shine the light because she's coming. So the first key makes a noise, but the second one doesn't when you collect it, so I didn't even know I collected the second key. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay. Then the game will actually jump scare you, like almost like a FNAF kill, if you get caught. So this is the other creature that likes to show up with the Sonic.exe bear dog thing. And the Tellsdog is actually an ally for a little bit. So it's just telling the Tellsdog she needs to get out of there. So Dawn pops up, and then I think it transitions into Sally's stage. Okay, so right before Sally's pops up, it's going to show the guy trio. So this is actually how round 1 ended. It ended with all of them at this mountain. They did it. Game's over. But if not all 3 of them were there, EXE would show up with the other dead creatures, and then they'd kill them. So this is just picking up from the good ending. But because he killed one of the girls, he brought the evil girl there. So you get to choose. Oh no, I just realized something. Those extra lives don't matter. Anyways, Amy's gonna kill them, and then you have to fight Amy. But if we're just doing a Cream Sally ending, we don't need any of the guys living. So we have to let Amy kill the Tails. Also, that blue ring was important in Spirits of Hell round 1, but it has no use here. And actually, Tails' ending is... Yeah, I might have to let her kill him a lot. Well, we could make it entertaining at least. So you can see how a boss fight plays out. You know, yeah, we'll play it naturally, because I'm not going to win. So she goes to your position and hits it's a fire straight up. Yep. This part also sucks. You have to do, like, the Matrix with Tails. Or Knuckles, depending on which character you saved. Tails also has an ability to drop dummy rings, like in Sonic Heroes. Though it does less damage than just actually jumping off. And kind of leaves you vulnerable. But in the Cream and Tails duo ending, you actually need to use that, which I struggled with for probably a good hour. Alright, last live. I just wish I had those extra lives to play on Sally's level, because with keyboard, I'm not actually sure if I can do it. Hopefully she should start with 3 lives, giving me somewhat of a chance. Yeah, it is completely possible that I cannot beat this with keyboard. We got about 30 minutes left in the stream, so we'll give it a decent shot. Otherwise, it'll end up as a Cream solo, and I already had that. So here's Sally's tutorial. So you get to play with all of her abilities, and if you hold it, you can actually combine them. So got the fire attack from Sonic 3. And this is all the rock abilities good for. Yep, I'm struggling in my head just to switch abilities. And you need to be able to switch it like on the fly if you're going to fight EXE in the next level. You recognize the music, that is from the Sonic OVA from, like, what was it, 95? 96? This one where he fights Metal Sonic. With the human girl that has a tail. And Knuckles is Australian. Sally's the only person who doesn't get any extra lives on her tutorial level. Oh, fuck, here we go. Exceller. Oh, honestly, that's a good name. I've been calling him Excelsior. I don't know why I've been doing that. Exceller's a lot better name. I'm not gonna be able to win this level. Not in these shoes. So you have to wait for him to call her name. And you have to use the proper element to fight off. It's a lot harder to do when you're trying to run. Oh, except if you have the lightning ability. This one's super easy to pull off. This whole sequence sucks, but I might be able to skip it if I do it just right. Nope. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, fuck. I can't do it that way. How do I... Oh, fuck. Hold up. Can I do it without a controller? I'm not too sure if I can. Fuck! There's almost no way I can do this without a controller. Damn. Oh, man. And he comes in consistently. Sometimes he'll give you a little bit of time to prepare. Other times he's on your ass like fucking white on rice. And if he's under or above you, you're just not going to hit him. We might be able to pull this off. Gotta wait for him again. Alright, switch to wind. Hover down. Wait for him again. Ooh! When he comes into the map, he's nearly impossible to kill. Fuck. Damn it! He came from the top. I'm surprised I even made it that far. I still gotta do the clicking section. Which that one's like a 50... I guess better than a 50-50, but still. It's not great odds. Nah, I still gotta do their levels, their Act 2 levels. That's if I beat this. Wait. Ah! Fuck! And that's just a cream ending. So that doesn't do me any good. Well, fuck. Is there an ending that doesn't require Sally I can get tonight, or at least try to make progress on? It's like not having a controller really Like, really set me back. And I still can't believe that damn program doesn't reopen once you minimize it. So that's Tails and Amy duo. Actually, might be able to do a Tails and Amy duo. We should do... So, if we start from here... Oh, but we had to kill off Cream. But then the boys are alive. But Amy's automatically dead here. That doesn't fucking help anybody. What about a Tails and Sally? I think I should be able to level select that, shouldn't I? Amy and Knuckles? We still gotta kill off Sally, but yeah, we could try Amy Knuckles. Which they never explained so far where the Master Emerald, or who took it. Because even at the end of round 1, it was at the Hidden Palace or Sky Sanctuary. But in this game, it's on Freedom Tower 23. So this is what happens if you actually beat the Sally level and do the QTE. You get warped to the highest realm. And she's in their library right now. And then she finds their citizens. Exceller... Damn, it's a lot better name. Exceller's dead. Now, this right here is actually Exceller's base form. I'm very confident it is, because it also shows Sonic.exe changing to him when he's trying to convert Amy to being crazy. Also, his eyes glow red after he kicks her out. Basically, they're just having an argument here. Oh, I'm sorry, one of your people sent me here, and he's like, oh, I don't believe that. Fuck you. I don't care if you're a queen. You're a lower level queen mortal. I'm a highest. And then they just have a talk. Oh, see, his eyes start glowing red. And then he teleports her to the mountain. Alright, so we need to kill off Sally. The only issue I have is Cream's level. She's got a volcanic chase sequence, which hers is probably the hardest. Cream's almost like the de facto main character of this game because she kind of has like the most character growth, at least that I've seen so far in all the endings. Also, she has like a Super Saiyan form, which the guy actually, I'm pretty sure, based it off another YouTuber named Sunfire who streamed and put videos up of the original game. Oh wait, this isn't Cream, this is Amy, duh. Yeah, Amy's level's pretty easy, other than like 2 particular spots. Maybe 3 particular spots I could die at. This isn't really like a level, she just wanders around aimlessly collecting orbs, which isn't a challenge, and honestly, this level could have been cut and just started with a choice, because you can't fail it, at least as far as I'm aware, and there's no extra lives to be had. Should have just made it a cutscene where she wanders around. Alright, so it's showing a flashback of her parents getting killed. And she doesn't know who did it, even though she's clearly looking at the robot right there. And here he's trying to convince her to see the truth of what happened to her parents. Oh, another running thing in this game is that Amy's actually psychotic, like for real. And she has to take her crazy pills, which a lot of the characters actually reference in this game. So if she knows the truth of who killed her parents, she'll go crazy. And also, if you look, see, he's transformed to that character we just saw at the library. So we're going to choose not for her to not care, because if she does, she's going to go crazy. We need her alive. Otherwise, we're just going to end up at a Knuckles solo ending. Oh, it actually gave me 4 lives. Nice. So I do have some leeway, even if I'm playing with keyboard. But honestly, keyboard shouldn't hinder me that much on this level. This level's pretty easy. Once you get the pattern down. Like, really, that spot right here is the most that's killed me. Because either I'll jump into the lava pit and die, or I'll just fall through the map and die. And they're very generous with the rings. So for a good chunk of the level, you could just damage boost across the lava if you really need to. Ooh, actually, that might be a little bit more difficult without a controller to completely see where I'm going. There we go. And that right there is probably the second hardest part of the level, just controlling the little fire orb. Now here's where the leaps of faith come in. Oops. Oh god, that was on me. Later on in the level, there's going to be a lot of those platforms with those little fire orbs, so you have to, like, you can't see where you're going, so you have to just hope the fire orb gets you to where you need to go. So that's mostly trial and error. And if she does her hammer straight down, she actually gets more air than just jumping. So the code is bread, squiggly M, WX. But here you just gotta wait for some fire to come up and you gotta smash it with your hammer. Here's the leap of faith. You don't really know where you're going. You just have to trust the fire orbs. If you break that, there's spikes underneath, so we're not going to do that. Oops. Well, yeah, just going to damage boost. Fuck! Did that way too early. What's up, Ben? As far as I'm aware, I don't have any Christmas plans, but I don't make Christmas plans like this early out. Usually it's like maybe 3 weeks before Christmas. Hell, I'm still waiting for Black Friday to do some shopping. Which Amazon usually has some pretty good deals, so I'm hoping they got some stuff. I should have known better. Oh, hey, the ring came back to me. Good shit. There we go, we made it. Damn, I haven't got hit by that since the first time I played this level. See, that's how bad a keyboard messes me up. Alright, we're gonna do Amy's lava chase sequence, which I've only ever died once to this. Because as long as you're jumping, hammering, you should be good to go. Okay, so now we have Knuckles Amy secured. So even if I get a game over here, that's fine. I've already got the level unlocked. So I could just start from there instead of having to go back through earlier levels to do the prerequisites of killing off certain characters. And this is what I'm saying. Like, the Act 2 and Act 3s, especially the Act 3s, are so much easier than Act 1. It's honestly like the dude had a lot of ambition when he was making the Act 1, and then after he got finished with it, he just said, fuck it. He just wanted it to end. So, he just kind of rushed it. Alice comes in to save her. Wait. Don't tell me Knuckles is dead. Okay. Oh, and I guess if you haven't seen this, we'll talk to the characters. When Knuckles is dead, he'll usually say, like, look, I'm tough and I died. If I died being this tough, you ain't gonna make it. Sally doesn't say anything because her mouth and eyes are stitched shut. There we go, they've linked up. Alright. Oh, Rotor's dead. I like how he's trying to pretend like he's noble, like, especially when you don't know the facts. What are the facts, dude? Oh, so they're both in Hydro City. So this is actually Knuckles' solo level. Is going underwater and having to go through Hydro City. It's almost like he's convincing Amy to join him. Is it gonna give me a choice to play? Oh. What is this song from? Okay, I always like to check the walls to see if the guy missed anything. Let's put them all together. Oh, I never swapped in the... Oh, God. Oh, she was just standing on the fucking spikes. Okay, that was my bad. Oh, fuck. Gotta switch to Knuckles. Well, I kind of like having two characters instead of having to choose between one or the other. Shame you didn't utilize this thing more. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're gonna drown. Yeah, you had to hit. Oh, just made it. Be nice if there was a checkpoint or a ring or something. Alright. Spikes will stop me from cheesing the level. Yep. Okay, fine. Damn it! Oh, I should have seen that coming. Alright, well, if we fail this last slide, we'll just go ahead and call it for the stream. And then I'll pick back up tomorrow. Maybe I'll pick up a little bit earlier, so we'll do more than 2 hours, and then have the controller system set up. That's right. Switch. If I made it last time, I should make it this time. Yeah, I got one ring. One ring's, I guess, all you need. This one again. Oh yeah, there's a spike right there. Oh, there's a bubble. Oh! The bubbles are a lot smaller in this. Oh no, they're just inconsistent. Okay. Ooh. That ring's not coming. Oh, fuck. you shitting me? Oh, just made it out. No rings, though. I'm scared to move forward because it's going to kill me. Oh, level's over. Did I make it? Did I get the ending? Oh, that is a Mecha Sonic using the head of Metal Sonic from Sonic Heroes. Oh, because she should be scared of Metal Sonic because he kidnapped her in Sonic CD. Oh, God! Is there gonna be a jump scare? No. Okay. Oh, she went crazy. Look at her head switch. Oh, and if you see at the bottom, her eyes are changing. Is this a level? Oh, Cream's gonna kill her. Oh. Oh. I got caught by the platform down here. Oh, it's getting faster, I think. No, it's only when she's running. Oh, that'd be... also, that'd be cool if you had it set like Sonic CD, where... You know, in Sonic CD, the faster you go while you have the signpost, you can go to past or future. But in this game, if you run super fast, you just turn corrupted. That'd be a pretty cool fucking way to implement that. Which I almost feel like that's what he's going for. Let me see. Nope. Okay. That would be cool, though. Where am I supposed to be jumping to? Oh. Oh, you know what? She might already be dead, and this is probably her, like, internal mind being converted. That's probably what's happening. That's pretty dope, actually. Oh, shit. Well, at least there's a lot of guardrails. Ben, how many times have you told the story? It's at least gotta be... probably like 20 or more. Actually, that's funny, because in their duo ending, they're really catty towards each other. So you want to revive that fast? Well, we will all end up there. Oh. Well, she revived. So yeah, that was the revival process. Oh, so he has a way to bring them completely back to life. And while they were talking, Alice reset the timeline. And I guess he realized that it was too late. It is kind of interesting to see a revival from the dead's point of view. On these pills. I was 4 years before, and here's some of the translation. I was 4 years before. Is she saying 4 years ago? Is she saying she was 4 years old? But I'm pretty sure she's referencing the events of Sonic CD. Which, it's weird that the memory fragment deals with Amy and Cream and not Amy and Knuckles, since this was their duo ending. But alright, let's go ahead and check that star, just to confirm we got that ending. And then that's what we're going to call it for tonight. You know, it's kind of scary the first time you open it up, but then it kind of gets annoying. Every time you open it up, it makes that sound. I probably shit myself if the game just randomly opened up with a jump scare. Yep, there is Knuckles and Amy duo. All right, so next time, I think I will be back on tomorrow, and we'll try to go for longer to make up for not making much progress today. We're gonna go for the rest of those Sally endings. We need... What was the one I was going for originally? We need Sally and Cream. Oh, and they got like 4 levels. We need Amy and Tails. That honestly should be pretty easy to get. Though I had to go back from the level select because... Oh, actually I had to do the Tails versus Cream fight. Because there's no way to level select from there. Yep, there's the Knuckles and Amy endings. So it even shows that she's already dead at this point. That's interesting. Then we need Robotnik. We haven't actually done a lot of Robotnik's endings. Robotnik and Cream. Nope. Tails and Sally. Tails and Sally. Oh no, Sally and Cream is the one I was going for. And then we got the true ending. So we only need how many more endings? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only need 4 more endings before we can work on the true ending. That's awesome. We've actually made a lot of progress. So, anyways, I'll be back on tomorrow. That is all I got for now. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see how this plays out tomorrow. And thanks for watching.